Good Brilliance. I'm your host, Betty, and this is my co-host, Gretchen.
Hi.
Sorry for our short delay getting this next video to you. We had to get some work done on our house, but now things are back to normal, and I'm glad to be here again to bring you some happy stories. Today we bring you another episode of Kidbury's Miracle Minute News. We bring you stories of great things going on around the world from the internet and other sources in order to make your week brighter. In a minute or less per story, we bring you 3 uplifting and inspiring newsworthy stories every week. Tune in and subscribe to Kidbury. Also, please like our videos and click on the notifications icon so you'll be notified when we post a new Miracle Minute News broadcast. Our first story comes to us from goodnewsnetwork.org. Okay, so if you know me, I love the Harry Potter series. I started reading the books back in 2nd grade, and I am such a fan of the movies too. What I have learned about the author of the books, J.K. Rowling, is so inspiring that it brings me hope that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and work hard. She was a struggling mother with barely any money at all, and was even homeless when she was writing the series. And now she is one of the most highly acclaimed authors out there. What I recently learned is that she's also an important Scottish philanthropist who not only donated a lot of money to get the clinic built in 2010, but has just recently donated another $18.8 million to that same research clinic. The backstory is that J.K. Rowling's mother died when she was just 45 years old of a disease called MS. Because of this, Miss Rowling helped fund a clinic in her mother's name so that research can be done to improve the care and treatment of options for other people who suffer from this disease. The clinic was named after her mother and is called Anne Rowling's Regenerative Neurology Clinic. With her latest donation of $18.8 million, the clinic is able to continue their researches and can discover even more and better treatments and therapies for patients. It is absolutely amazing what she is doing with her money and efforts so that more people can live fuller lives. Our next story comes from sunnyskies.com. Have you ever accidentally sent a text message to the wrong person? Has that ever led to something magical happening? Well, that is exactly what happened when Abby Fink thought she was sending a message to Mr. Jakeman, letting him know that she would be bringing him dinner the following day. Instead of sending that message to Mr. Jakeman, however, Mrs. Fink's message was sent to a total stranger named Bill. At first, Bill joked with Mrs. Fink about the dinner offer, but soon a conversation developed where Bill was told that the dinner was actually intended for the family of a 4-year-old boy named Noah. Noah was fighting to stay alive at the Phoenix Children's Hospital. Bill immediately asked what he could do to help. Bill organized donations of gifts and cards on Facebook and even contacted a local charity to help out Noah and his family. Miss Fink believes that Bill was sent to help this family, and she told them he is an angel. Let us all send positive energy to little Noah and gratitude of all those friends and strangers alike who go out of their ways to support others who are in need. Speaking of people who did kind things for others, our last story is about a boy from Wisconsin who was saved by a liver donation from a nurse. Cammie Loritz is a nurse in the transplant ICU at a hospital in Milwaukee. Her dad had been a living kidney donor to her uncle a few years ago, so she decided to submit her information and be on the donor registry too. Meanwhile, an 8-year-old boy named Braden was in the Children's Hospital in Milwaukee, suffering from liver failure after a mysterious virus made him ill. As Braden's health got worse, his doctors told the family that he would need a liver transplant and very soon if he would survive. And it just so happens that Cammie Loritz was a match for Braden, and she decided to donate part of her liver immediately when she was called by the registry. Soon after the transplant, both Cammie and Braden were thankfully recovering very well, and they got to meet. Braden's parents were so very grateful for her sacrifice, and Cammie and Braden are both doing well. Did you know that the liver is the only internal organ in the human body that can actually regenerate itself? Thanks to that fun fact, both Cammie and Braden should each have healthy, normal-sized livers in about a year. What a miracle that these two were in the same city and that Cammie was willing and able to donate to little Braden in just the nick of time. Thank you for joining us today on Kidbury's Miracle Minute, where we are glad to bring you happy stories from around the world to brighten your week every week. Please check the description below for more links to these stories, and join us again next week for more great news. Don't forget to like and subscribe.